wanted to ask about the new guys.
Yeah.
5-player freshman class.
Yeah.
Well, the freshmen, not the transfers, I guess.
Right.
I wanted to ask about the freshmen. Big class. You know, on paper, kind of reminds me of the McKinley and Evan class
Yeah.
as far as having every spot. And I know also like that class might have to lean on them a little bit this season.
Yeah.
How important are these practices to get them
They're
start
huge.
getting them up to speed?
They're huge because that's why this foreign trip for us is so important because these guys are they're learning a lot right now, and the more time we can have with them on the court, the better they're going to be come November. I like their attentiveness. I love their competitiveness. They're a together group. Isaiah still hasn't been cleared yet. Hopefully that's going to happen the next day or two. He was late to graduate in California, so. But I love them. You know, Coach Englehart has told me that it's the toughest group of freshmen and the most together group of freshmen that he's seen in the weight room since the Sean and Evan and McKinley group. So that's encouraging because I got a lot of respect for him. He knows when guys are working hard, and he knows when they're not, and this group does. So I think we're going to need a couple of them at least to step up this year and help us. There's no doubt about it.
In filling that extra roster spot, what would be the ideal player profile to come on and play for the
Yeah,
Bucks?
we need a big that can hopefully help us, you know, on the glass, defensively, in the post. Right now we basically have Elijah and Taco, and Taco's, you know, he's drinking water from a fire hose right now, you know, as a big freshman. It's a lot to ask of him. So we'd like to get a big that can contribute and help us with our size, rim protection, physicality, hopefully scoring ability. So best players we can get, and we might add 2 of them. We'll see.
On the flip side of that, this seems to be one of the smaller teams that you've had in Boulder. What's the benefit of having such a small team?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Once we get Bangat back, and if we add another big or 2, I don't think it will be one of those smaller teams. Right now, you look out here, it's one of the smaller teams we've had, but we're not. You know, we don't have our roster completely built yet, which is crazy to say in the middle of June, right? But welcome to college basketball now. So, but you know, when you are small, you've got the ability to spread the floor and create mismatches on the perimeter. You got to be able to shoot the ball if you're small, and that's something we're really challenging our guys to do. Because on the floor with the coaches and the limited time we do have, we're working on offense and defensive concepts and going a lot of 5-on-5. The shooting has to come after these workouts and practices. They got to do it on their own. So that's where the work ethic comes in, and guys that really want to get better. So, but I don't mind playing small ball. We just have to double the post a little bit more. But we'll be bigger by the end of this process than we are right now.
What is Bangat's status? Is he out for Australia?
Yeah, he's probably out for the summer.
Out for some, but expecting him to be
Expecting to play.
Preseason.
Come season time. Yeah, a lot of it. You know, the doctors give a big range in that rehab. So he's got to attack his rehab just like he would attack practice, because we need Bangat. He's a big part of next year's team and our plans because he is experienced and he's got great, obviously, size and rim protection, and his ability to score the ball is helpful too. So the great thing of these young guys is they're getting a lot of reps. So that's good.
One other guy I wanted to ask about, he maybe gets lost in the shuffle because he sat out last year, is Andrew Crawford.
Yeah.
After that redshirt season, biggest difference between Andrew Crawford now and a year ago when he got on campus?
Yeah, I think number one, he has an understanding. Again, most freshmen come in, they're learning, they're adjusting. So Andrew's learning, and he's going to continue to learn throughout his career, obviously, but his adjustment phase in terms of feeling comfortable on the floor, I think he's shooting the ball better. He's really working his jump shot. He's stronger. I think he's more confident. And so Andrew's, is big. That's why kids redshirt is so, when that redshirt year is over with, they're kind of accustomed to what they need to do. And he's still got 4 years of college eligibility left, which is a great thing right now. I'd love to be a college basketball player right now.
Sorry, do you feel like he made the most of that redshirt year?
I think so, yeah. I mean, a lot of it will tell based on how he adjusts once the games start and get up and down. But yeah, I think he had a good he had a good redshirt year. He learned a lot. And, again, his strength and his ability to shoot the ball and handle the ball on the perimeter, because he's got great instincts. That's the one thing I always loved about Andrew, watching him and evaluating him in high school. He's got good basketball instincts. He just has to make sure he completes the plays, whether that's finishing it, making the open jump shot, whether it's making the correct play, not turning the ball over. Turnovers were an issue with our team last year. Hoping this year we can improve upon that.
What would you like to see out of Barrington this summer and this season?
Yeah, he's really smart. He's intelligent. He's got a great feel for the game as well. I want him to just acclimate as quick as possible and understand that he is going to be the guy that is going to help lead this team next year, because the ball will be in his hands a lot. He's a good ball handler. He's a good decision maker. So we need him to be vocal.
You talked about roster construction and the importance of the summer. Has that changed a little bit now, seeing what the Big 12 is like?
No. The timing of the roster, putting the roster together, has changed. The Big 12 has nothing to do with it, or the Pac-12. But knowing what we need to be successful in the Big 12, we know that now after going through it for a year. But the one thing about college basketball now is the rosters change so much from year to year. And again, the makeup of these rosters, we've never been recruiting still in the middle of June. And we are still. So that's a good thing in many ways, because you can get really good players late. You look at the players we've gotten late in this program, from Andre Roberson to McKinley Wright. There's a handful that we got late that become our best players. So